So that's Slytherin over there?
What?
We're Slytherin.
It's Slytherin.
We'll be Ravenclaw.
No, we already called
Oh, you're already the Ravenclaw.
Yeah.
That's Ravenclaw. Wait,
So
I
you
thought
guys
Olivia.
are-
Oh no, it's gonna be all kinds of fights.
But I thought Kevin was Hufflepuff.
I don't know. I don't think it really matters. I think everybody's been switching the whole time.
Yeah.
So.
It doesn't matter.
It matters.
It totally matters sometimes, so we'll play along.
Okay.
Who's Gryffindor? No one wants to be Gryffindor? That's amazing.
I think you're Gryffindor.
Okay. We're courageous.
I will take that.
Yeah?
Okay, we'll start with the easy one. Everybody know what this is?
Compass.
It's an angleometer thingy.
A compass.
You're supposed to be a group leader.
Fine, tell us which direction you're pointing.
What do we call it?
Compass.
Thank you. Okay. So we're going to use the compass to measure our aspect. What's aspect?
Which way it's facing?
Which way your slope is facing, right? So which way is the slope facing here? Point in the direction the slope is facing. Kind of, yeah, maybe kind of like over this somewhere. So if you point at the most direct downhill, then you're going in the direction of the slope. And the next thing on here is canopy cover. We only have 3 of these, so we're going to have to share them. This is called a spherical densiometer. It opens like this. It has a convex mirror with squares in it. And what you do is you use this to measure canopy cover. That's the amount of canopy in the treetops. There's a little level in it. You hold it with one hand, kind of with your elbow at your side, sticking out, and you level it off as best you can. And then you look in the squares, and you count how many squares are filled with canopy and how much are filled with sky.
What if it's partial?
If it's partial, you pick. If it's half canopy, then you give it canopy. If it's half sky, so you kind of have to estimate. And what you do is you do this in the 4 directions, and then add up the amount of squares that are filled by canopy, and that will give you percent canopy cover, an estimate thereof. If you read the direction on here, it'll tell you something else. You're welcome to read them, but I recommend that you do it the way I'm suggesting, which is actually more accurate and a lot easier. So you can pass that around. These are called clinometers, and we will be using these to measure slope. The way you use these are a little funny. Has anyone used a clinometer before?
Rachel said them.
Doing on a different food trip?
That was for the height of the trees. You can also measure height of trees. You can measure slope with them as well. Yeah, Rachel brought one, didn't she?
Right.
Yeah.
You have to hold it the right way or you don't see the numbers. The right way is with the red dot on the top. We're going to be using degrees today. Degrees are the numbers on the left-hand side. What you do is you hold this up to one eye and keep the other eye open. So you'll see the numbers through your right eye, and you'll see a little line, and then you can see the landscape with your other eye. To measure slope, what we do is we put people of approximate equal height on either ends of the plot, on the steepest part of the plot. So let's say this is our plot. I'm going to look at Kevin there, and I'm going to look Kevin right in the eye, and I have about a 6 degrees of slope between where I'm standing and where he's standing. So that makes a 6-degree slope. That makes sense? So each group can have one of those. And your group leader will be helping you to interpret this as we go along. Should have 4 of these.
Okay.